up, y'all? Jada B back with another video. Yes, it's been a minute, but y'all don't fault me for that. It's been a lot going on. But something in me wanted to, come back on here, give y'all a life update or whatever like that. I cannot wait to tell y'all. Y'all have been missing out on so much because of me, of course, but it's okay. So we got a lot of catching up to do, but something in me tonight wanted to get on here and make a video about my accident. A lot of you don't know, if you don't follow me on social media, that I got into a bad car accident in, I'm going to tell you, 2022, last year of October, I think it is. I've been doing this case for a year now, y'all, so it's probably the year before that. I'm not exactly sure, but y'all, I feel like I haven't told anybody the full story about what happened in my accident or how this even, like, how everything took place. But I wanted to get on here and tell y'all because, like, this was so crazy to me. So it had to be maybe a Friday. I had just got off work. The plan was to take my kids, like, to have some fun or whatever. So my sister and my best friend had came up with the idea of, like, let's go bowling or whatever like that. So we had went to the next, city over or whatever and planned to go bowling. This had to be around, like, I used to get off at 6 p.m. I believe. This had to be around, like, maybe 6. Excuse me. And we were gonna go to bowling to this place that we usually go to, not too far from my house, maybe like 16 minutes, if that. Yeah, so maybe about like 16 minutes or whatever like that. And I'm just like, my sister and them were going to meet me there because I believe they were already together. And I had just my kids with me, and I have 3 daughters for y'all that don't know. So I had a Chevy Equinox at the time. It's not a really big truck, but it's a little spacious, just a little bit. So I loved my truck, y'all. It was black. Ooh, that was my baby. So I had us in the truck or whatever. We were on the way there, and I don't have let's just be real. A lot of us text and drive or whatever like that, but I feel like every time I get into an accident, my phone is never in my hand. Like, it's never because of my phone. So my phone wasn't in my hand, y'all. I was coming to a stop sign, and then it was like on some like 4-way thing kind of thing, if that makes sense to y'all. But yeah, it was like a 4-way thing, and I had heard like cop cars coming out of like this side. I'm just like, okay, maybe they're about to start chasing someone. Y'all, no, they were already chasing someone, which was so crazy. So it was my turn to, like, keep going forward. It was my turn to go. I had the right of way. So as I was driving, and your car stopped at a stop sign, so it's like you come to a complete stop. Y'all, as I was driving, like going forward, I was probably going like 2 miles per hour because I'm really just now, starting back to drive or whatever like that. Y'all, I'm guessing the police was chasing someone. I don't know what they had in their car, but they was not trying to get caught. It was basically a high speed. Y'all, it was so crazy because it was so unexpected. So the police were chasing them. They went around the car. Like, mind you, this car was at a stop sign too, so they were stopped. They went around the car trying to speed and get lost from the police. Y'all, they smacked my car so hard. They smacked it from my right side. My baby sits on my right side, so on my back seat. It's my oldest, it's my middle kid, and it's my baby. So y'all, my baby is little. Like, she's 2 now, y'all. Like, at this point, like, I was so distraught. Like, it threw me off guard. So after it smacked my car, y'all, so hard, this car had to be going so fast, like, it ended up pushing my car, like, to the side. My driver's side wheel popped off, y'all. Like, it was so weird. Like, how are you smacking this side of my car? And it was a car. Imagine I have a truck. How are you smacking my truck so hard, and you're a car that is moving it into literally into like the curb on the other side of the street? My wheel popped off, y'all. So the first thing that came to my mind is I couldn't even really think straight for real because it still kind of threw me off. Then the car kept going. It was a hit and run. And then the police did not stop to check on my car or nothing. The police kept trying to chase them. Y'all, this is about to make me even madder. How about they got away? My car got smacked for nothing, and my car got totaled, and y'all still didn't catch this person? Tragic, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But y'all, so after my car, got smacked into the curb, my knee hit my driver's door so hard, y'all. I'm just like, oh my God. And then it's like my head, like, ended up hitting the back of my seat, which was so crazy. So I had to, like, bring myself, like, collect myself. My kids are in the back screaming. Like I said, it hit on the baby side. My baby was screaming, y'all. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, as I'm trying to get myself together to wrap my mind around what really happened, it's just like it's throwing me off. So we were where, like, I just feel like let me just say this. I'm just going to be vocal about it. We were where a whole lot of Mexicans be, y'all. Like, you know, that we were a whole lot B. We were actually like in Hammond, Indiana, I believe. Y'all, it's like people came out, like, you know, everybody had came out or whatever like that, out of the stores or out of their house. It was so loud. They were coming out of their house to see what happened. This Mexican man, he didn't speak English. None of them spoke English or whatever like that. So he came out, then his wife came out, then his daughter came out. I was trying to get my kids out the car, y'all. Like, I was so pissed. Like, I couldn't even get to my baby side to get her out because the door was like caved in, y'all. Like, I was so pissed. So I wrapped my man around what happened. I hopped out the car, y'all. My car was smoking, y'all. My car was smoking. I was so scared my car was about to blow up my kids in it. Like, that was the first thing that came to mind. Like, oh my God, I gotta get my babies out the car. So I got out the car, and then I hurried up and ran to the back seat or whatever after I finally got out the car, because my door had smashed into the curb or whatever, but that didn't mean nothing to me. I did what I needed to do to try to get my kids out that car. So, you know, I had got the door open or whatever like that. I went to the back seat. My oldest was first. I got her out the car. She had on the seatbelt. And then I ended up getting my second daughter out of her car seat. And then when I went to get my third baby, y'all, my infant baby was stuck in the car. I could not get my baby out, y'all. I instantly started screaming. I was crying. Like, I was distraught. I was scared for not only my life but my daughter's life. And then I had to throw my other two kids out the car. That's how bad my car was smoking. I had to toss them out. I'm more than sure my kids hit the curb. Like, on some, when I tossed them, they hit the curb. I can deal with a few scratches and cuts and bruises, y'all. Life being gone, I cannot deal with. I'm not strong enough to deal with it. I can't do it. So I got them out the car, whatever, threw them in the car. When I went to get in the car to get my infant, like I said, it's like her car seat was stuck. I couldn't get her out. And it's like, these people really wanted to help me, but they really weren't helping. Like, they really weren't helping. So out of nowhere, y'all, this was so crazy. Out of nowhere, this black man ran up. He was just like, I'm gonna help you get your kids out the car, but I gotta go. I'm thinking like my adrenaline rushing because of the accident. I'm like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? And then he ended up breaking my seatbelt, breaking my daughter's car seat, and getting the whole car seat out the car, y'all. Like, it was so crazy. Wait, no. I take that back, y'all. He didn't get the whole car seat out the car. He broke the seatbelt on, he broke my seatbelt. And then he got my baby out the car and he handed her to me. And then I had ran to the curb or whatever because my car was smoking. When he got her out the car, y'all, he came to the sidewalk of me. He was like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. He was like, I gotta go. He was like, when I seen you in need and I seen these babies, I had to help you. He was like, so I had to help you. He like, but I gotta go. He was like, I have a warrant out for my arrest. And then when the police get here, I cannot be here. He was like, can you give me your number? Because I would love to check on y'all to make sure y'all end up okay, get to the hospital okay and everything else. And I'm just thinking, like, this man just saved me and saved my baby life. Like, who knows what would have happened if I wouldn't have got my baby out that car? Because like I said, people were around, but they weren't helping for real. Like, nobody even understood me. They saw it was an accident. But as far as like me, like, I don't speak Spanish and they didn't speak English. Like, they were just like distraught, just watching me. And it's just like they couldn't help me. But once I did throw my kids out the car, I would say that they came out with water bottles and they was handing them to my kids. I do remember seeing that. They were handing my kids water bottles. So they weren't completely like helpless. But how much help can you give someone that you can't even understand, kind of thing? So I didn't take it hard or whatever like that. I was grateful for the help that I did have. But like, y'all, as far as everything else, like, this was some movie stuff to me. It was so crazy. Like, it was so crazy. Like, and then I had waited for the ambulance to get there, whatever. My kids are crying. My kids don't like police. My kids don't like ambulance. My kids don't like nothing. It's just too much of something is what I'll say. So my kids were crying and everything. Like, it was just so bad, y'all. But I'm just like, that was literally God. Like, this man came out of nowhere, y'all. He came out of nowhere and literally saved my baby. Like, I still can't thank this man enough to this day. I ended up changing my number probably like a year later. I don't have this man's number anymore. But as I went to the hospital, my mom had I had ended up calling my mom. She had came up, my sister actually, and my best friend, when I called and told them what happened, because I didn't meet them at the bowling alley after all, y'all. So when I called and told them what happened, they came and got my kids from me, because my kids, like I said, they don't like ambulance and stuff, so they weren't riding in the ambulance with me. But since I told y'all I smacked up my knee really hard on the driver's door, I had to ride in the ambulance because I could barely walk. So when I got to the ambulance, when I got to on my way to the ambulance or whatever, it was the bumpiest ride that seemed like it was everlasting, y'all. The hospital couldn't have been no more than 7 minutes away. But when I got there, me and my kids got checked out and everything like that. And then I did end up texting the guy, like, you know, I made it and I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate you, and stuff like that. Then he was texting back. He was like, how the girls, are y'all okay? You know, blah, blah, blah. And like, he was just really concerned. Mind you, I don't know this man at all. But it was just like, like I said, I'm grateful. Like, I really can't thank this man enough. I'll probably never see this man again, but if I did, like, I just continue to tell him how grateful I am. I don't know how bad this accident would have been had he not helped me break my baby out of her car seat. Like I said, the car was smoking. It was just a lot going on. My tires was popped off. It was just so bad. So I'm sorry. To this day, I'm still so grateful. That day could have went totally different, and I can't thank God enough, like, for sending me this man, like, out of nowhere. Like, I'm so grateful, y'all. But we are alive, we're well. My kids are terrified of cars now. Like, when I'm in the car, my daughter is always just like, you know, Mom, drive the speed limit, drive the speed limit. She don't know that the accident wasn't my fault. She just know we had an accident. And yeah, so it was just like, my kids are sometimes terrified of the car. They want me to drive a certain limit, and it's just like a certain speed limit and stuff like that, which I can understand. So I try to drive to their liking as possible, is what I'll say. So, but yeah, y'all, like, I had to come on here and tell y'all that story because, like I said, I don't think I've ever told anyone the full story of what happened, like, you know, about, like, what happened in my accident and, like, how it happened. But y'all, like, it's some good people in the world. When he said he had, like, a warrant and, you know, out for his arrest and stuff like that, it wasn't even my place to ask what he did, what went on. I just know, good person or bad person, you saved me. When I say you saved me, he saved my daughter's life, and that saved my life alone. Because, like I said, if it would have went different, I don't know what I would have did. So his what he got going on with his life, that's neither here nor there. Is the fact that you saved mine, and I'll forever be grateful for that. But oh, I get so emotional thinking about it. But yeah, y'all, so I had to come on here and tell y'all that because it's like, I think about it a lot. Like, I think about it not only because I miss my car, but it's just like stuff really be happening in my life that's so crazy, like, so crazy. But yeah, y'all, I'll be back on here with some more story time really soon. Like I said, I'm gonna be more consistent, and I'm gonna give y'all a lot of what y'all looking forward to. So thank y'all for listening. And like I said, I'm back, and I'm definitely back and way better than before. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed already, and I'll be back with more videos soon.